Welcome back. This is Market View, the last episode this week. Thank you for staying with us. We continue with the program. The blended FinScope Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises Survey 2023 highlights some major achievements and challenges in the business landscape for small and medium enterprises. Only 9% of the over 68,000 enterprises trade with a larger business. A decline in women-owned business has been observed, although they currently sit at 60%. Major achievements include the formalization of small businesses being at 43%, up from 25% in 2017. The study directly speaks to the Department of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises at the Ministry of Commerce, Industry and Trade. Business journalist Nilsiwe Ndlamanla had a detailed interview with the director of the department, Mluleki Dlamini, on what will be done to improve the trading landscape for local MSMEs.
Director, it's a pleasure having you on the show. The blended FinScope survey, I believe, mainly speaks to issues of micro, small and medium enterprises, and that is your department. What is your take home from this report?
Definitely, we're excited about the launch of the blended FinScope survey, the findings today, which basically speaks to our 7 pillars in the MSME national policy, basically the pillar which speaks to finance. So here, the results show that issues of formalization of businesses, there is a significant improvement from 2017, where basically we were at about 25%. And we're excited today that the results show that we're at 48% in terms of formalization of businesses. So that shows that over the years we've been improving in terms of registration of businesses and providing an enabling environment for businesses. So for us, I think we're quite excited, but we still see that in some areas we need to improve, such as youth participation in entrepreneurship and also women-owned businesses as well. So we are really excited, and we are going to put in place quite a number of activities which will basically be collaborating in with various development partners, including the Center of Financial Inclusion, in terms of how do we improve the landscape of entrepreneurship in the country so that we better achieve our objective in terms of economic growth and participation of MSMEs in economic growth.
What can you say about youth participation in entrepreneurship, Director? Because we know that youth unemployment in the country is very high, and yet when I read the report, it states that more than half of MSME owners are adults, and we expected that maybe it will be young people.
Yes, in that respect, we're seeing that about 35% of youth entrepreneurship are also part of the statistics. So in that respect, we'll want to try and increase that figure so that we see more youth participation in entrepreneurship, and also to make sure that most of them are funded, their businesses are funded through financial institutions, as opposed to most businesses operating through funding from savings or from other sources. But I think that is a challenge that we'll have to address in this instance.
The report states that 60% of MSME owners are women, but it also says there has been a decline compared to the year 2017 when such a study was done. Is there anything that you are going to do as a department to assist women?
Yes, this has been due to the economic shock that has been happening over the years. One of it was COVID, and also most recently has been the unrest that affected a lot of businesses. So gradually we are seeing more businesses coming back into operation, and we are hoping that we will assist them to continue to grow in the businesses. But what we have realized is that most businesses do not reach the maturity stage, which is 10 years and above. Most of them are still struggling in the establishment phase. So we really need to assist them so that they reach the maturity stage.
Only 2% of micro, small and medium enterprises are exporting to South Africa, Director. out of over 60,000 of such businesses. Is there anything that you are doing to assist them to increase the exports? Are you working with different entities like the Eswatini Investment Promotion Authority?
Yes, indeed, we've started the Buy Eswatini campaign that we're working with IPA, in fact, and we know that once our businesses are in that platform, we should be able to make sure that their products are known globally and they can be traded. So that is one way in which we are putting efforts in place that will ensure that our products are not only exported to the Republic of South Africa, but also to other global markets. So basically, it is an initiative that we are working on. We are working on export readiness for local businesses, standards through Ingelo certification, and other programs that will ensure that our products are of international standard, and then they can be traded in the international market. And we are also working on issues of capacity in terms of volumes that can be produced by our local manufacturers. We understand that we've got a limited product range that can get into the export market, but in that respect, we want to develop various products which can go into the export market.
I like the fact that, Director, you are emphasizing that your department will do all it can to help these businesses. I also saw in the report that only 1% of these businesses trade with government, especially on tenders. So will you be increasing this number, especially now because government has introduced the Citizens Economic Empowerment Act, where you seek to help more small and medium enterprises, especially on such issues?
Yes, we're also excited in that front because we're developing the regulations as we speak now. That will speak to issues of procurement as one part of the Citizen Economic Empowerment Regulations, and also given that also the Minister of Finance is reviewing the regulations of procurement. So we have also submitted our inputs on that process, and we will be seeing a change in that respect. That 1% definitely will change in future because more local businesses will now be participating in the local procurement program.
The Blended FinScope Survey Director gives us the state of the small and medium enterprises in the country. What will you be doing going forward to help them grow and be able to export more?
And the report that is being launched today will also be used as we continue to implement our policies as well, because this project and all this information that is contained in that document is the one that influences or guide implementation of the strategic pillars and the activities that we seek to achieve as a ministry and as a department as we implement the national policy and all other government policies that are aimed at development and promotion of our micro, small and medium enterprises in this respect.
We can't wait, Director, to see all that you've said here materialize and come to fruition so that we may see small and medium enterprises growing in the country and be able to contribute the over 50% in the country's GDP, as it has been said that they are the backbone of the growing economy.
And that is Director SMEs Mluleki Dlamini speaking on efforts made by the ministry to better the landscape for SMEs in the country. Let's go for an ad break. We come back with Sanalesbia for today's market analysis.